Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I've got another stamping compilation video. This one is using UberChic Beauty's Uber Mini St. Patrick's Day 5 stamping plate. Today I'm going to be sharing 5 different designs using this stamping plate. This stamping plate is sold out already, but I will leave a link in the description box below anyways because they are going to be doing a restock. I'll also include some timestamps in the description box below in case you want to skip ahead to a specific design. They're going to be playing in the same order that they just played on your screen. But before we begin, I'm just going to remove the blue plastic protective barrier from the stamping plate. I'm calling this first design the Saran Wrap Shenanigans design, and I'm starting off with ZOYA's Tiana, which is a pastel pistachio green cream polish as my base. Then I'm going to use a darker green polish, a pastel lime green polish, and a white polish, and I'm going to paint a little bit onto a crumpled up piece of saran wrap and dab that color onto my nails to create this really cool background. I love using this technique because you really can't go wrong with this, and it gives you a really cool effect. It does get a little bit messy, so I'm just using a cleanup brush dipped in some acetone to clean up around my nail. Then I'm going to be using a black stamping polish to stamp these leprechaun boots, and I'm going to fill them in using some reverse stamping and a detail brush. I stamped one boot onto my index fingernail and the other boot onto my ring fingernail, leaving one nail in between. Then I used that same black stamping polish to stamp this little saying that says "I love Shenanigans," and I stamped that onto my middle nail in between the two boots. I finished off this design with a layer of a fast drying glossy top coat, and here is the finished design. For the second design, I paired some chrome nails with a unicorn image, and I'm starting off with 2 coats of Lumini Macaron's Licorice, which is a black gel polish. I cured it for 30 seconds in an LED lamp after each coat, and then I'm going to buff on some of What's Up Nails Aurora Chrome Pigment, which gave it a pinky green chrome effect. Then I sealed that in with a water-based clear polish, but you could also use a gel top coat, but you just want to avoid using a regular top coat because it will ruin that chrome effect. Then I'm using that same black stamping polish from What's Up Nails to stamp this unicorn that has a cute little leprechaun hat and filling it in with some reverse stamping and a detail brush. Once I finished coloring the unicorn in, I stamped that onto my middle nail, and for my ring fingernail, I'm stamping this saying that says "Happy as a Unichaun." I stamped it first with a black stamping polish and then with a white stamping polish, slightly overlapping the two sayings to give it a shadow effect. Once again, I finished off this design with a fast drying glossy top coat, and here is the finished design. This third design was so much fun to create. I knew I wanted to use this layered rainbow image from the plate, and depending on the length of your nails, you may need more colors or fewer colors, but I started off with a white cream base, and then I stamped this layered swoosh of color in red, yellow, green, teal, blue, and maroon. I actually stamped the green first because that was like the middle color, and then I stamped the yellow above that, the red above that, and then I went back down to the teal, the blue, and the maroon. On my middle two nails, I wanted to do a rainbow gradient stamp, so I'm using the red, the yellow, and the blue stamping polishes that I used in the rainbow. I'm applying a little bit to the left side of this saying that says there is nail polish at the end of my rainbow, and then I'm using my scraper to scrape those polishes across the design and blend the colors. I stamped the nail polish bottle onto my ring fingernail, and then I stamped the saying onto my middle nail. Once again, I finished off with a fast drying glossy top coat. And here is the finished design. Next up is a super simple monochromatic design, and I'm starting off with this emerald green cream polish from Absolute New York called Pine Tree Green. I'm applying 2 coats as my base color. On my index finger and pinky nails, I'm using this bright green stamping polish to stamp these clover outlines, and I'm stamping them randomly across my whole nail. On my middle nail, I'm using that same green stamping polish to stamp the saying that says lucky as can be. And on my ring fingernail, I'm stamping this cute little gnome holding a 4-leaf clover. And to complete this super simple monochromatic design, I'm finishing it off with a layer of a fast drying glossy top coat, and here is the finished design. And last but not least are these adorable St. Patrick's Day gnomes. UberChic Beauty also released some Valentine's Day themed gnomes in their Elements of Love stamping plate, which I included in my last stamping compilation video. But these ones were just so cute and I couldn't resist stamping them. I'm starting off with 3 coats of Glisten and Glow's Inhale the Future, which is a beautiful light seafoam green polish with some copper flakes. Then I'm using a black stamping polish to stamp a bunch of these gnomes, and I filled them in with a detail brush and some reverse stamping. I used the same polishes to fill in the gnomes to kind of keep it a little bit more consistent, and I will leave a list of all the polishes I used in the description box below. I stamped 1 gnome onto each nail, and then I finished off the design with a fast drying glossy top coat. And here is the finished design. So here's one more look at the 5 designs that I created using UberChic Beauty's St. Patrick's Day 5 stamping plate. Let me know which design is your favorite by leaving me a comment down below. And again, I'm going to include time codes and a list of all the polishes that I used in the description box below. If you're new to my channel, I do swatches, reviews, and nail art tutorials, so be sure to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. I really appreciate it, but anyways, that's all for today, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!